Wheel of Time Season 2 premiered its first 3 episodes Friday on Prime Video. The fantasy series follows a group of men and women who are forced to leave their small village in order to save the world from the evil Dark One. The Season 2 premiere picks up months after the events of the Season 1 finale, and the main characters are scattered across the continent now. Here are all the major details you might have missed from the first 3 episodes of the Wheel of Time Season 2. In the first scene of the Wheel of Time Season 2, the audience is brought to a mysterious building at nighttime. Outside the building, a young girl is playing over a metal disc. Looking closely at the disc, it has the same symbol as the giant metal disc at the eye of the world in the Season 1 finale. One of the lead heroes, Moiraine Damodred, reveals in episode 3 that the giant disc was actually a prison holding Ishamael, the leader of the Dark One's key warriors, the Forsaken. It is likely this smaller disc we see in the opening of Season 2 could be the prison of another Forsaken or otherwise linked to the Dark One in same way. The girl soon runs into the building to find a group of hooded people sitting around a table. They are discussing what to do about the Dragon Reborn, and it is clear that they are working for the Dark One. As the girl goes under the table, she sees the clothing of the hooded people, which gives small clues to the audience of their identity. One is the symbol of city Fal Dara, which is where we last saw 3 main heroes, Egwene, Nynaeve, and Perrin Aybara. We find out later in the episode that these hooded people were Darkfriends, people working for the Dark One in Fal Dara. When Perrin and Shienaran soldiers find the body of a Shieneran Darkfriend. The second recognizable symbol is someone wearing a serpent ring, which is owned by the Aes Sedai, a group of witches. This suggests that one of the Aes Sedai around Egwene, Nynaeve, or Moiraine could be working for the Dark One in this scene. The camera also shows a woman with formal red outfit and long nails. In episode 2, this is implied to be Lady Zoë, the leader of the mysterious warriors who attack Perrin and the Shienerans at Ottowan's Mill. Pattern Fane, a known Dark One from Season 1, also shows up in this scene. The girl then calls out for her mother, interrupting the meeting. This is when Fierce's character is reintroduced. As he tries to calm down the girl, his character first appeared in Season 1. First tormenting the main heroes in their nightmares, while much before revealing his face in the season finale. However, in Season 1, he is credited as the Dark One, and when he is defeated, the heroes believe they have defeated the Dark One. Book fans probably figured out this was a ruse, and now Fierce is credited as his true character Ishamael. Ishamael is a power channeler who has worked for the Dark One for thousands of years. He has imprisoned years ago until Rand accidentally set him free by trying to kill him at the eye of the world in the Season 1 finale. In the Season 1 finale, Ishamael takes away Moiraine's ability to use the One power, a magical ability humans are able to channel. In the Season 2 premiere, we see Moiraine still trying to come to the terms with the loss of her power while doing chores. At one point, while sitting in a bath, she tries to use the One power on the water, but of course it doesn't work. This is a direct callback to the Season 1 premiere when Moiraine and her warder are bathing together, and the warder Mandragoran asks her to use the One power to warm it up. Now she is alone and unable to use the One power, which shows how much things have changed for her since the first season. In the Season 2 premiere, Egwene and Nynaeve are working in the White Tower, the Aes Sedai's headquarters, having signed up to be taught how to use their own abilities. In the first scene in the White Tower, Egwene is cleaning up rubbish in a vestry. In the background, you can see the crown of the Amarylline seed, which implies Egwene is in her. This is confirmed when Egwene later tells Nynaeve that the Amarylline seed is not in the White Tower. While figuring out her next move, Moiraine is visited by a merchant who tries to sell her a broken piece of Gwendolyn, which is meant to be an unbreakable material created by the One power long ago. This is not the first time we have heard of the material. It was briefly mentioned towards the end of the season 1 finale after Rand had fought Ishamael. Moiraine and Lan realized that Rand used his power over a disc made out of Quendilar which he broke during his battle. Thus the fact that there are more broken pieces means someone is breaking those discs made out of Quendilar which seem to be used to imprison the Forsaken. In episode 2, the Dragon Reborn Randall Arthur appears to be working in a sanitarium. There he meets a man named Errol, who seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss. Errol is terrified when he first sees Rand, believing he is still fighting in the Isle War and that Rand is there to kill him. The Isle War was previously mentioned in Season 1, even briefly shown in Season 1, Episode 7.